Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the second-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start us off. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They can't stop him. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. And he's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Utah. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Utah 7, Ohio State 0.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. A quick juke. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Well, that's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes come to the line in a hurry-up. They're going to run it here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
On third down, he drops to throw. Escapes the pocket. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Makes a quick grab. They wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. That is a game-changing play by this defense.
Well, game-changing. The momentum now is on their side. They've got confidence that they can finish this game off and get a win. If they do, we're going to remember this play right here.
Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Utah offense takes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line. Gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the sack. Powering through the defender. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incomplete.
And that one's picked off. What a play.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Getting set. Here's second down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial third down play coming up. Now to play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. The 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Utes. And the defense adds 6 from the inter.
Touchdown, Utah.
And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Finding some room at the 25. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Gain moves it to the 35, first down again. He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter.
Utah, 14. Ohio State, 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Utes offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's second down here. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, drops back. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Chris, what a sack by this defense. It just feels like they've been a little bit on their heels on this drive. The offense has had their way with them. They come up with a huge sack, and now they get them to 3rd down and long.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Kick is up and no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Got him, he's sacked.
Taken down for a sack. A loss of 9 on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field.
Number 17.
Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, and he's got some space here. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play. Important second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows he has athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. The Utes will line up to punt it away. A low line drive, ugly punt. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's back to throw again on second down. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Grab down the middle. It's Stevens. Tackle made after the completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Trying to find room. It's Brown. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And he's got it again. Fights off a defender. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Intercepted in the end zone, but the officials signaling out of bounds. A huge break for the offense.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Utes will kick this deep, begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Utah offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to scramble. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And he's got it. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Looking to chuck it again. Throws it to the right. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. First down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's...
Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
There's the handoff. Running through the tackle. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Here's the handoff on first and goal. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Coming up, second down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver in motion now. On third and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Utes offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The Utes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Man, that's got to be deflating for this defense. They had this offense right where they wanted, and then they come up with a fourth down conversion with that pass.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He flips it to the back across the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Utes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Stevens. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Defense is coming after him. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete on fourth down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. You think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 35, Utah 14.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Pass caught. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing...
Touchdown, Ohio State, and the route is on. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Utah, 14.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Just able to stop it, but it's a great return. Lucky to prevent a touchdown. They'll begin the drive with excellent field position. And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook?
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Fights through a tackle. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Deep ball caught inside the 10.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Touchdown, Buckeyes!